Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the sports pavilion at Caesar's Palace. March the 8th, 1987, a Saturday night 9 o'clock sharp. The atmosphere inside the building is crushing not because of heat but because of pressure, anticipation, and the heavy sense of what is about to unfold. 500 individuals are crowded into a secluded location. There are no tickets, no sanctioned bout, no press coverage, no cameras of any kind. Only eyewitnesses and a confrontation that seems almost impossible. At the center of it all stands Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever crowned in boxing history, just 20 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 220 pounds of raw, violent acceleration, a demolition engine, a human mechanism engineered to dismantle other men. He is undefeated, 28 victories, 26 knockouts, the majority ending in the opening round. This is not merely a boxer, this is something elemental. A natural disaster in human form. Iron Mike, the hardest puncher the heavyweight division has ever produced. The fighter who causes seasoned professionals to surrender before the opening bell even sounds. He occupies the middle of the ring. Broad, overwhelming, his neck wider than most men's thighs, shoulders that look carved from stone, arms responsible for ruined careers, hands that have sent opponents to hospital beds. He wears black trunks, black gloves, his upper body exposed, every muscle visible, wound tight, alert, lethal. This is his domain. This is where he thrives, the most terrifying fighter alive. And tonight he has summoned Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, 46 years old, 5 foot 7 inches, 140 pounds, a martial arts teacher, a film icon, a thinker. He is not a boxer. He has never competed professionally. He holds no heavyweight belt, no Olympic honors, no officially recognized titles, but he possesses something different, a legend that has grown larger than fact. Murmurs that his speed defies measurement. Accounts suggesting his strikes ignore the laws of physics. Tales insisting he mastered something beyond Western boxing, something incomprehensible. For weeks, the combat sports community has been restless. The spark ignited at a promotional appearance in New York City. Tyson was present, surrounded by reporters. Someone mentioned Bruce Lee. Someone claimed Bruce believed martial arts surpassed boxing. Tyson laughed, not with amusement, but with the certainty of a man who has annihilated every challenger placed before him. "Bring him here," Tyson said. "Let him hit me, I'll stand still, I won't block, I won't move. Let him hit me with everything he has. Then we'll see if Kung Fu is real or just movie magic." It was never meant as a serious proposal. It was Tyson being Tyson, the provocateur, the intimidator, but the words traveled through dojos across the United States, through Hollywood circles, through newspapers and television broadcasts. Mike Tyson challenges Bruce Lee. Bruce learned of it the following day. He was conducting a private lesson when a student handed him a newspaper. The headline read, "Tyson to Bruce, show me your best punch." Bruce read it quietly. His students watched, expecting rage or dismissal. Instead, Bruce folded the paper calmly. "Interesting," he said. 10 days of discussion followed. Tyson's team went public. They wanted spectacle. They wanted evidence that boxing reigned supreme. Bruce's side hesitated. This was not a match. This was a snare. If Bruce refused, the world would say he was afraid. If he accepted and failed, his legacy would collapse. And if he succeeded, he would be required to do the unthinkable. He would have to strike the most dangerous puncher in boxing history. At last, Bruce decided. He contacted Tyson's promoter personally. "I accept," Bruce said, "but this is not a fight. This is a demonstration, one strike only." He remains still. "I strike once, then it ends. One moment is enough for history." Tyson's camp agreed. Conditions were established. A closed event. No media, no recording devices, only observers, representatives from both the boxing world and the martial arts community. The venue, a private training facility at Caesar's Palace. The date, March 8, 1987. And now that night has come. 500 people surround the ring, packed tightly, vibrating with the awareness that they are about to witness something that should not be possible. Among them are boxing coaches, martial arts grandmasters, sports writers, casino officials, Hollywood figures, and ordinary individuals drawn by rumor alone. The ring is bathed in intense overhead light. Everything beyond it dissolves into darkness. The scene feels theatrical. This is a stage, and the two men standing at its center are about to create a moment that 500 witnesses will recount for the rest of their lives. Mike Tyson stands in the middle, loose, calm, certain. This is home to him. He hops lightly, shakes his arms. Rolls his neck, his black gloves reflect the light. He glances at the crowd, smiles, lifts his arms. "I'm the baddest man on the planet." The room explodes, some cheer, others fall silent. The tension is alive. Tyson stops moving. He looks down at Bruce Lee. The contrast borders on the ridiculous. Tyson is 3 inches taller, 80 pounds heavier, his reach dwarfs Bruce's, his fists look twice the size. He smiles that infamous Tyson smile, cold, hunting. "You ready, old man?" Tyson calls out loudly. "You're gonna hit me right here." He taps his jaw. "Your best shot, I'm not blocking, I'm not moving, I'm just standing here. And when you're done, we're goings." To find out whether Kung Fu is genuine or nothing more than cinematic illusion, a low murmur moves through the crowd. This feels wrong. Bruce Lee is about to strike the most dangerous puncher the sport of boxing has ever produced, and Mike Tyson has chosen not to protect himself at all. If Bruce's blow has no effect, he will be publicly disgraced. If it damages Tyson, the boxing world will never excuse it. There is no safe outcome. There is only one path forward: to do something so unforeseen, so irrefutable, that it rises above every rule and expectation. Bruce offers no reply. He remains where he is, breathing evenly, patient, composed. The referee steps between the two men. "Mr. Tyson, you're certain?" "No defense." Tyson nods without hesitation. "I'm certain, let him hit me. I've been hit by Trevor Berbick. I've been hit by James Smith. Let's see what this little guy can do." The referee turns to Bruce. "Mr. Lee, you understand the agreement. 1 strike. Mr. Tyson will not block. After the strike, this ends." Bruce inclines his head. "I understand." His voice is soft, but it carries through the space. There is something in its calm certainty that causes people to lean forward instinctively. The referee steps away. The arena drops into silence. 500 people hold their breaths. Tyson spreads his arms outward, fully open, completely unguarded. His gloves hang loose at his sides. His jaw is exposed. His entire frame is vulnerable. The most feared puncher alive is standing without defense. It is ridiculous. It is arrogant. It is unmistakably Mike Tyson. Bruce does not move, not yet. He stands 4 feet away, hands relaxed at his sides, posture effortless. He is simply standing there, and for 4 long seconds nothing happens. The crowd shifts uneasily. Is Bruce afraid? 4 seconds stretches into something unbearable. The silence presses down on everyone present. Then Bruce moves, but still he does not strike. He takes a single small step forward, closing the gap. Now he stands 2 feet from Tyson, close enough to hit, yet his hands remain still. Bruce looks directly into Tyson's eyes. Something passes between them. Tyson's grin disappears, his expression tightens, his eyes narrow. He is seeing something unfamiliar. Concentration, absolute concentration, the kind that cannot be imitated, the kind that belongs to someone who has prepared for this moment for 40 years. Bruce's right hand moves. There is no wind-up, no signal, no warning, only motion, a flash. His hand travels from rest to Tyson's solar plexus, in a span of time that seems impossible to measure. The sound is sharp, clean, a precise snap. Bruce's fist lands just beneath the sternum, directly into the solar plexus, the nerve center that governs breathing. The placement is exact, surgical. Mike Tyson's body responds, but not in the way a boxer's body normally reacts. There is no backward stumble. Instead, his knees collapse. His legs weaken. His arms fall. His mouth opens. He tries to inhale. He cannot. His diaphragm locks into spasm. The nerves overload. He remains conscious, but his body no longer answers him. He drops to one knee, then to both. He is on the canvas. The youngest heavyweight champion in history. The most feared puncher on the planet. Dropped by a single strike from a man 80 pounds lighter and 26 years older. The arena is utterly silent. Not a sound. 500 people frozen, struggling to comprehend what they have witnessed, trying to understand how Bruce Lee struck Mike Tyson with such speed that no eye could track it, trying to reconcile the image of Iron Mike on his knees, unable to draw breath. 6 seconds pass. Tyson remains kneeling, palms pressed into the canvas, leaning forward, forcing his lungs to respond. His face twists, not with pain but with shock, with disbelief. This is not possible. He has absorbed blows from the hardest punchers alive, yet none felt like this. Bruce Lee stands above him, no celebration, no triumph, no expression at all. His hand has already returned to his side, calm, still focused. The referee rushes in. "Champion, are you all right? Can you breathe?" Tyson nods faintly. His breathing begins to return, the spasm releases. He pulls in a breath, then another. His body slowly reawakens. He lifts his head and looks up at Bruce. For the first time in his career, Mike Tyson has nothing to say. Bruce extends his hand. Tyson stares at it for a moment, then takes it. Bruce pulls him to his feet. Tyson stands unsteady, shaking his head, trying to make sense of what just occurred. He looks at Bruce. "What did you do?" Bruce answers quietly. "I showed you what you asked for. Martial arts is not boxing. It is not about power. It is about accuracy. Understanding the human body, striking not where muscle is strongest but where the body is weakest. You are the strongest puncher alive, but strength is irrelevant if I do not strike your strength. I strike your vulnerability." Tyson draws a deep breath. His body has recovered, but his pride has taken the greater wound. He looks at Bruce differently now. He extends his glove. Bruce shakes it. Tyson pulls him closer. "No one is going to believe this." Bruce nods. "I know, but you will, and that is enough." Tyson steps back and raises Bruce's hand, the unmistakable gesture of a champion recognizing another warrior. The crowd erupts, some cheer, others argue aloud, confusion spreads. What did we just witness? Bruce Lee turns and walks away. Ring, offering no answers and taking no questions. He moves through the gathered crowd, passes through the exit, and vanishes into the Las Vegas night. Mike Tyson remains behind. He lingers, speaking with trainers, speaking with reporters. And to them, he says what he will continue to say for the rest of his life. Bruce Lee hit me, I never saw it, I never felt it coming. And then I couldn't breathe. That old man has something real, but the world will never believe it. The account spreads, but it is brushed aside. Martial arts masters repeat it among themselves. Bruce Lee's students swear it happened, yet the mainstream press ignores it. They label it a rumor, they call it a legend, they dismiss it as myth. Because how could a man weighing 140 pounds drop the heavyweight champion of the world with a single strike? It violates logic. It contradicts everything boxing teaches. It cannot be true. Except it was. 500 witnesses saw it. Mike Tyson felt it. For the rest of his life, whenever Tyson is asked who hit him the hardest, he gives the names people expect to hear. Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. But in private, he tells the real answer. Bruce Lee, one punch, I never saw it and I will never forget it.